Friday afternoon, guys. It's about 3. We got into the office about an hour and a half ago. It don't have too many printing or too many orders to get printed today, just a few bigger ones, and then we'll ship on FedEx. But we do have some stuff that just has to get done around the office. I have 2 videos I want to film today. So one's going to go live on Sunday, and then probably one is going to be ready for next week. So just a busy day in terms of computer stuff. Printers are already up and going, all 3 of them. And I think printer number 2 has like a file of 300. Printer number 3 has a file of 500 inches, but it's only half because when you do a 12, so it's 22 inches wide. When you do a 12-inch wide, it only goes halfway across. I'll show you guys as it's printing later, but that should only take probably maybe, like, so we say it's like 500 inches, but since it only has to go halfway across, it's only going to be equivalent to like the time of if you printed like a 300. So we have printer number 1 is rolling right now. It's actually rolling up. Printer number 1 just wanted it to be an attention seeker for that moment. It started rolling up weirdly, but it looks fine now. So printer number 1 is just going to be printing the one-off design, just like a few here or there, and then the other 2 will probably print the majority of the bigger ones. So it'll be a pretty chill day. I'm probably going to get filming those videos in the next couple minutes. I already worked on getting like the outline and how I want, like, what it to be about and all of that. So it should just be relatively easy to film. It's going to be just about like small, like starting a business, because a question I always get asked is like, I want to start a business, but I don't know how to get started. Like, what are some tips and tricks? What should I look out for? So I'm going to spend some time making a video for that so that you guys have kind of just like gotta turn on all the vents or all the filters, just so that you guys like have something to look back on and maybe give my tips and tricks, what I learned through my 5 years of running a business. So I have to actually get the files loaded up on printer number 1, so I guess we can chat. Actually, I was gonna leave you guys hanging, but I don't have a vlog, unfortunately, from yesterday, because we got into the office later and it was a pretty heavy print day and I really needed to focus. We were having some issues with printer number 2, was just rolling up weird, just like little things. Since it was bigger orders, I wanted to just make sure I could give 100% of my attention on that. So that is, so I wanted to make sure I could give 100% of my attention to the prints and making sure that they all turned out great, perfectly. Very happy with how the printers have been acting lately. At the beginning of the year, you guys knew we were having some issues with like the print heads and then the ink and the film, which turns out, like, as we kind of learned, it wasn't necessarily our fault. It was a lot of the new materials we had used. So when we went back to our original supplier of Audley and just bought a bunch of stuff straight from them, we haven't had any issues so far, knock on wood. So that's been, we were talking about that yesterday, that's just been a huge relief. I'm actually going to open the garage right now. It's 70 in Houston. It was like 85 2 days ago, and then a storm came through and now it's 70. So I'm gonna open this up, and also that's why it's rainy and cloudy. So I'm gonna get working on, or get the next file loaded up on printer number 1, and then we'll kind of check in, see where we're at based on how much needs to be printed and where we're sitting in terms of time. Oh my goodness, guys, I quickly had to pick up my phone because look at this. Rent. All right, guys, the time right now is 4:42. We are finishing up the orders. Printer number 3 actually finished up really quickly. I thought it was going to take much longer, but it ended up only taking like 2 hours. So that was unexpected. But so it's helping the printer 2 complete other orders while printer 1 is handling the rest of the bigger one. And then we are on track to basically get out of here. Well, get out of here. We have some stuff we're gonna do beforehand. I got my video ready for filming it. I just have to, you can't see now, so I just have to get it all filmed, and I'm gonna edit it so that it can go up on Sunday. I think I said that. But Alex actually went to, so you guys saw, I think on Thursday or Wednesday's vlog, that we had packaged a bunch of sample boxes to go to UPS, and they ended up like returning, I think you guys can see all of them, and it just got delivered to us, like they were all marked return December, and it all just says like postage due, but they won't tell us like what the postage is due. So Alex took it to the post office, and he asked them like what, I don't know, yeah, okay, yeah, this is the one that I was like, did I just show first the address, but no. So yeah, so, and Alex took it to the post office, and he asked them like what, I weighed it, I gave the dimensions, what's wrong with it, why are you saying postage due, and they weren't shipping them like 2 stacks of sample packs for people that requested them have not been shipped out. Very, very annoying. But they said that since it's not bendable, I don't know what that means. I guess like it has to bend in order to be a first class mail. Like since it's not bendable, it's considered a package. Like, they never have brought that issue to us before. Like, we've been sending sample packs for years, and we've never, ever had that issue. But Alex said when he dropped them off, the guy was, like, looking at him weird. And so Alex said he kind of suspected that something was going to happen because, again, we've been to this post office since we've worked in this warehouse, and we never had an issue like that. So I don't know if that guy was new or what, but never ever, like, they didn't communicate, they didn't like give them to Alex and say anything when he was there. They just basically sent them back. So all that money is that we used for those labels, hopefully we can get it back. I don't know if we will. I don't know what his plan is there. It's just annoying. We've had an issue with this post office before where they just weren't forwarding our packages, and we had to, like, it was on when we were on Etsy, and people were like, hey, my package says it's been scanned in, but it's like sitting in Houston, or it's sitting in Dallas, or it's sitting wherever. And so we had to like go in and ask them, and I was like, my packages aren't getting delivered. Like, I need you guys to update me and tell me what's going on. I forget what it was. It was, oh, that's what it was. So they would, what happened was when you would purchase like an hour before so we would purchase the labels like an hour before we ship them out. If you run an Etsy store, take notes. I don't know if this is still like this or if it was just our process. I don't know. So we would drop off by 5. That was our goal with when we sold on Etsy. We would drop off at 5. Then they would, so we would purchase the labels on Etsy, not on like any other platform. We would purchase the labels on Etsy at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, an hour before. I guess that wasn't long enough for the tracking number to not validate, but you guys get what I mean. Like, it wasn't generate, basically. So when she would scan them into the post office, it would say like label not created. So basically she thought that we were sending fraudulent labels, when in reality, they just weren't generating. So we've learned at that point, I asked her, I said, what do you like recommend? And she said buying them either the morning of or the night before for what's going to get shipped out, because that gives it time to generate. So the day that we went in to take all of them, she was like, yeah, like it's marked as like fraudulent, but that's okay. Like, so here are your packages. So we've had issues like that before, but it's just annoying when they not really it's just annoying when they don't really like communicate with you about what's going on, and then we just get all the stuff re-delivered to us that we had hoped for that it was going to get delivered. But whatever. I think Alex is about to start screen printing an order. And then I'm probably going to get the next design loaded up because I think that means that he wants me to print the other one. So we're going to get that one loaded. I think printer number 3 is actually almost done. And then I'll cut it or I'll put the next design on it and then we'll cut it. Printer number 2 is almost done too. So really it's just we're waiting on printer number 1 and then we can move on out and hopefully get back and film our video and watch some TVs. Don't mind my hair because I'm packaging orders, so I just wanted to add my face. But this is the first gang sheet we ever made for a customer with Gangzy. If you guys don't know, that is our new gang sheet builder. Super simple. You just upload your design. You can do everything right there. You don't have to have the background removed. You don't have to have it cropped. We do it all for you. So make sure you guys check it out. It's always in my description. But this is the first one, and I have to say it turned out rather perfectly. So I'm gonna go show Alex. I haven't shown him yet. He watched me create it on there, and it literally took like 20 seconds. The customer uploaded this artwork with the background attached, and it wasn't cropped. So I was like, I think it's the perfect way to try it out. So looks literally perfect. So let's go show Alex. Babe, let's see what he says. Look at that smile. The first gang sheet ever made not tested for a customer with gang. Weird backgrounds. It removed the background. The background on this one that the customer uploaded had like a checkered background, almost like they tried to remove it, but they just like screenshotted it.
Transparent background that you see in photos.
Yeah, so it's like a transparent background, but it actually had like the background attached, if that makes sense. I'll try to attach a picture of like what I mean. And it removed it like perfectly. So props to Gangzy, our little furry friend. If you haven't seen the emoticon or the logo, go see it because you'll know what I mean. All right guys, time right now is 6:12. Printers just got done printing. They're just kind of printing some fun stuff for Alex and I to have. All right guys, time right now is 6:13. Alex just got back from UPS. The printers are done printing for the day. They're just printing off some designs that Alex and I have been wanting to put on t-shirts for our logo. But he just got back from UPS and then he had to hop onto a demo for AMS Transfers Plus. If you guys are interested in what AMS Transfers Plus is, it's basically a print-on-demand transfer business. So you get to have your own website, create your own designs, offer customs, and then we just print and produce it for you and ship it. But you can request a demo. I would like to start doing it, but he kind of has like a script. He kind of have found out how he likes to do it and what he feels works. So I would like to learn within like the next couple weeks from him, and he just gives me his tips. Maybe try one out with him there and seeing. So that's the goal for the next coming weeks, is that I get to learn as well. But right now I am going to cut the DTF film because it looks like both of them are done, and then I am going to package the rest of the orders, and then hopefully I will get to head out and we'll head out to FedEx, and then I think we're going to come back here and I'm going to film one of my videos, and then I think just kind of get prepared for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday and we're coming in, and you guys know that Saturdays are typically our pretty late nights here. We're usually here till about midnight, 1 or 2. We just kind of get work done, plan, all that, film. So we'll see how much, maybe we can do that tonight also, to kind of prevent us from having to be here so late. We'll see. I'm gonna go cut the film right now and then package. I think there's only a couple orders left to go to FedEx, and then once those are good, we will hopefully be able to get to work on that front, on the content front. All right, printers are cut. It is 6:45 right now, so we have a little bit of extra time before we have to go to FedEx. Alex is gonna press some shirts that he made using some logos that are like other logos. So I'll show you guys what I mean. And I want to know if anyone in my comments can tell me what the middle one is, because only I feel like Texas people will know. So those are the logos. They're pretty sick.
Which one on the black shirt?
On the black shirt, I'm not going to say it, but the middle one. Either the middle one or that NASCAR one. Yeah, the NASCAR style. All right, he's going to press it onto his comfort color. Guys, I'm filming for Alex's vlog too, so if I'm talking, that's why.
Any of you guys know what this one is?
living in sin so long, all the feels are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night.
That instant feel though.
Through the day I'm right. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on. I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right. Now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street. Roller coaster, take me to a better time. Let's go. All sing your highline with the roller coaster of life. Yeah. It's time to all choose your timeline on the roller.
All right, guys. Alex finished his shirts. So you got this one, and they all have AMS on the back. This one. This one. It looks so good. This one's my favorite. Steal that one. But time right now is 7:03. I have one more to package, and then I think we're gonna head out of here to FedEx, and we are gonna be back. We're gonna do, so I was planning on filming that video today, but since it doesn't have to go live till Sunday, I'm gonna film it tomorrow. We're just gonna come in early. It's been a crazy week, and it's been a crazy month, honestly. We were thinking that March was not gonna be crazy because last year it wasn't this crazy, but I mean, again, extremely thankful for it. So I will see you guys, and I'm also gonna be vlogging a Saturday vlog, so you guys will also see that on Monday. Yeah, that's the schedule. Got a bunch of content coming for you guys, and then this vlog goes live tomorrow morning, so hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday and you're enjoying some coffee and having a good relaxing day. But I will see you guys tomorrow.